Good morning, guys. I wanted to take you out here. Yesterday on my Instagram, I showed all the birds, but they were in our backyard. Today, they're all in our front yard. Like, can you hear them? It's so hard to like see them because they're down low. But do you see like the clusters of them? I hope you guys can hear that on camera. They're like all in the trees today, which is kind of normal, but not to have that many. I wish I would have saved my clips off my phone from yesterday because our backyard was like black. It was like covered with birds. I have no idea what's going on here. Someone asked if we put birdseed down. I was like, we didn't, but I don't know what's out in our grass that they want. But it's funny, like the backyard's empty today, so whatever was back there, they got. Go say. Go say. Okay, so I got a room picked up. Someone mentioned to me over on Instagram that they saw like a reel or something where you can buy something off Amazon and it connects to the bottom of this, and with a remote you can lower them and raise them. I'm still on the hunt for it. I'm gonna search today. But if you guys ever see anything like that, totally tag me in it or send me a message, do something, send me the link. But I would love to buy the attachment. That way I could get it lower. And then, I mean, what's even nice is it's just from a remote, and then I wouldn't have to replace all these blinds one day. But I just love that when they're up, you don't see them. So it just looks like our black window. So that's why I did that, but I did the black so that at night we could have privacy and we could also sleep in. But during the day, it just looks like we have curtains hung right there. Just in case you're curious what we're doing today, so this is like a day in the life. So basically here in a little bit, we're gonna go grab lunch. I have to go buy a new camera because this one's like spazzing out on me. It's been doing it for about 6 months. I was trying to ignore it, but it like won't stop recording sometimes. Sometimes it shuts off. I noticed like the lens is scratched, and like today it's not even showing me that I filmed anything today, but I'm hoping I still have it on my card. So this definitely needs to be replaced. So I've been researching cameras. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna hit up a few stores that are around it because it's like a part of Tulsa we don't go to very often. I also have to pack because we're going to Texas for the weekend to see my sister and do some Christmas stuff. So this video is gonna have a lot of like randomness in it, but we'll also like look at Christmas lights in the evening. Oh, so our house sold. Our house 2 houses ago, the White House that I started YouTube in. So over on Instagram, I did a whole reel. We went in it and took pictures and showed like when we lived there versus like now that it's empty. But someone just moved in, so it must have been like a cash offer because it was like 2 weeks they're moved in. They are taking so much better care of it. Like they have the windows open. It's a whole family. They have a doodle in the backyard. Like I just love going by there and seeing someone like loving the house. But they put up Christmas lights. So if you stay until the very end, I'll drive you by there this evening and just show you how it's looking. Okay, before we head out, I do want to thank ThredUp for sponsoring this part of today's video. I do have 2 pieces I want to show you that I got from them. I am constantly shopping ThredUp. Like it is something I lay in this bed multiple times a week and just go through to see what they have. I love that you can kind of like save the planet and money, but still look really cute while doing it. So it's just like a win-win-win. So if you've never heard of ThredUp, you probably haven't been here on my channel because I've been talking about them for several years, but but they're like the largest online thrift store. And so you can find anything and everything you're looking for. So if you already have brands you love, just search for them on there and you're gonna save a ton of money. Maybe you don't like shopping in stores like me. Like I like shut down. Like I can buy home decor all day long in stores, but when it comes to like clothing, fashion, I can't. I don't know what it is. I have some like blocker wall that comes down, but I love doing it from my bed. They have a super easy returns. I've done that before. Maybe it comes in, it's not what you expected, it didn't fit right, whatever it is, you can return it. So it's super easy. So if you've never tried them out, today is your lucky day because they gave me an even bigger discount. So normally I have 30% off. Today, if you're purchasing for the first time, you're gonna get 40% off your order, and their prices are already amazing. So if you've already shopped with them, you go back even without a code, and I'm gonna show you why my outfit, because they have such great deals. But if you use the code VACUUM, you're gonna get 40% off your first order. But now let me show you my outfit before we head out. I'm trying to give you guys a better angle of my pants, but I talk about Zella leggings all the time. I love Zella leggings. I love just like where they hit. They're comfortable. I can dress them up or down. I feel like every ThredUp sponsorship I've brought them up, but I only paid $8.99 for these. So the estimated retail was $45. I got them 80% off. And like I said, they were originally like $14.99, and then I got them on sale. It was a final sale price for basically $9, and I'll wear these every single week. So that's why I love Zella, and that's why I love ThredUp. I also love a good tunic to cover up my Zellas in the back. So when you're shopping for tunics, I just look for like oversized sweaters. So I always size up. So this is a large. Do not be scared to size up. I feel like you can wear something that's big and you can make it look cute and cozy, but you can't really wear something that's small. So the estimated retail on this was $106. It's Lucky brand, and it fills it. Like it feels super high end. But I got it 69% off, and I got it for $32.99. I want to show this up close. It just has like a really good ribbed texture. So you can buy high-end pieces and save money, but they also have like your normal brands from, you know, realistic stores too. So you don't have to buy all high brand. You can buy high end, you can buy low end, you can buy in the middle. Either way, you're gonna save money and you're gonna look cute doing it. So here is my outfit for the day. One more thing that I did want to mention is they have a shareable like favorite section now. So I can share my favorites with you guys, things I'm not buying, things I just love. So I'm gonna do that for you. So I'm gonna do a pop-up right here so you guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna have everything linked down below in my description box. So I've already done it. You can go on there and find the best black and gray and white products out there. There's not a lot of color if you guys know my style, but I am gonna add a lot of different sizes. So maybe you're not my size, but you like my style. I'm gonna go find us some really good pieces and save you guys a ton of money. I'm also gonna add a ton of Zellas because I get questions about these all the time. Like my favorite, I always do the high waist. I don't do the real long one, so I'm gonna put a ton of those in there for you. So definitely check that out. And don't forget, if it's your first time ordering, use the code VACUUM at checkout to get 40% off. They're already amazing prices. If you've already shopped with them, you know you're getting a good deal either way. So you can search everything. I'll have a link, but if you wanna search my favorites, definitely check that as well, because I spent a lot of time creating that for you guys, and we can all be like twins at the end of this. I don't know if you guys ever noticed these, but we've been getting them like holiday little collars. I swear this looks like a Christmas sweater, and then Tiger's has little trees on them. Savvy picked them out, but I feel like it's so cute for the holidays. You don't have to get up. I'm just showing them your collar. You're fine. Okay, so we just left. We got me a new camera. I'll figure it out when we get home. I'll have to charge it. But basically, I have the Mark II G7X, and they're saying Best Buy and like Walmart don't carry it anymore. I think you can still get it on Amazon, but like actually the camera I'm using right now, which I've always used, is gonna be gone, which is very sad.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you.
Okay, we are back home. I have this camera charging. I'm really curious to see how it works because the one I'm using now is the one I love, and it's a Canon, and this one's a Sony. I do have this Sony camera that I use for like more like sit downs and different stuff like that. I kind of have different cameras for different filming, so I'm really curious about this guy. It's got a much bigger lens, but it's supposed to be like a wider angle. So if I'm like pointing this way, you should be able to see a whole lot more, but I haven't been able to test it out yet. So we will see, but just so you can see the other stuff we picked up, basically I was grabbing stuff. Savannah has a dance buddy and it's always like a younger girl. And so it's when they're on the comp team, if the younger parents or younger girl needs help, Savannah's there for the little dancer and then I'm there for like the new mom. So it just works out nice. So I've slowly been picking stuff up. Even if I don't use it all as her Christmas gift, I can use some of it for like comp gifts. So I thought these were so cute because Savannah has these in the big ones, and so we can give it to her at like a comp and she can run around in slippers instead of her dance shoes. Her mom told me that she loves these Rainbow High dolls. I'd never heard of them, but I found it at Marshall's and it was $15, and then she said she loved lip glosses, so I thought this would be really good for the Christmas party. And then she loves like the Kinder Joys, so I have that like gift stuff started. We bring a gift to every comp and there's at least 4 mandatory comps, so I like to just buy the gifts early so when we're leaving and everything's crazy, I'm not like having to worry about a gift. Plus we have an older girl this year too, so we have 2 buddies, so I've got to start buying for her. But we were in line and Savannah mentioned these glass files. Supposedly they're the new trending item and they're better for your nails. And so I got them. It was only like $4.99. So I'll have to test them out and see if we notice a difference, see if I like them. But I don't know if you guys heard of them, but it's called the glass file.
Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for
My washer's running if it's loud, but this ice machine, if you're thinking about it, get it. It has been so nice. Savannah probably uses it even more than me, but it makes that like nice crunched like nugget ice. And then Savannah was always in here and then having to go to the kitchen to get like the filtered water, so I just bought this. She uses it all the time and loves it. And then I went ahead and just added cups and straws here, so when company comes and they want ice water, they can get either ice water there. You guys know like all of our drinks are over there. but I know it's like, it's a little expensive. It's like a luxury piece, but if someone's asking you for a good Christmas gift, or you guys want, like you and your husband want to get it together, or you know, your parents get it for you guys, it really is nice to have. I mean, it's not needed, but it is nice.
Cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
I'm gonna get you updated. We've been working on these cameras for over an hour, and I'm not filming any of it because I'm like using the cameras. But basically when you get a new camera, especially like a different brand, it's like getting a new phone. It's like going, you know, from one brand to another one, and it's so hard to figure everything out. I'm just trying to make it bright and clear, and I'm having a lot of trouble. So I can get it to like look clear here, but then when I put it on my computer, it's just like either not as bright as I like it or not as clear. So we're just watching like a ton of YouTube videos trying to figure it out. When it comes to like technology, it's not my friend, which is really tough when your job's social media and it revolves around like computers and phones and softwares and fancy cameras. So Chase and I are like tag teaming it right now, watching different videos, programming it, getting all the settings. So hopefully we can get this working. I'm gonna test it out for you guys. I'm gonna show what it looks like in this camera and then the next, so you guys can vote and see if you guys can tell a difference, and then if you guys prefer one over the other. Okay, so we're gonna do a test. This is the new camera. I'm still messing with the settings. So here's what it looks like. And now I'm gonna switch back to like the camera I'm typically using and see if we can tell a difference. So this is my normal camera, so you can tell it's a lot brighter. You guys will have to let me know which one's clear, like which look do you like? Because this camera I can buy from like the actual website. I like buying it from places I can return it and do stuff with when I drop it and break it. But tell me, did you like the other camera, the first camera, or this camera? Okay, so here is the new camera again. It is hard to tell because it's night. Like typically when I'm filming, it's super sunny outside. Even with like our daylight bulbs, it's still just brighter in here. So I'm gonna have to mess with this tomorrow because I feel like just not having any sun coming in, plus it's like a rainy, gray, weird color outside day. It almost looks blue. But here are my boys. Let's see if they're nice and clear. I just don't feel like they're super clear, but it's also like through my viewfinder. I don't know what it's looking like to you guys. Okay, I finished dinner, which was super fancy. It was peanut butter and syrup. I've been eating it since I was a kid. I'm just not like a jelly fan, so it's really good with Cheetos. If you're ever gonna have it, you have to have it with Cheetos. And if you have like extra in the bowl from mixing the peanut butter and the syrup, dip your Cheetos into it. It's so good. But I've started packing, and I'm an overpacker. It's just what I do. And what's crazy is like I wear the same thing every day, and I'm just an overpacker. So I'm like grabbing all my clothes, trying to figure it out. Basically, we're heading down to Texas, which is warmer, but we're going to this like Gaylord ice thing. So inside it's like 9 degrees and you're required to wear their jacket, but you need your jacket and your warm clothes underneath it to stay warm. So I'm like, do I just do a normal jacket since I'm gonna have like their big jacket on it? Do I do like a humongous jacket, but is their jacket gonna fit over it? How clean is their jacket? Who's been wearing the jacket? Does it matter when it's 9 degrees? Like all this stuff is going through my head. So I'm trying to get packed. That's Chase's. He hasn't started either. We literally leave tomorrow morning, and this is where I am. I'm packing. And then I'm like, which shoe? This is my cute boot. This is probably my warmer boot, so it'd be smart to go warm. But if I want to look cute and we're doing anything else, I need my cute one. I can't pack 2 pairs of boots because my bag's already full. I think this is why I don't take trips. And in the summer, at least if you overpack, it's okay. It's like tank tops and shorts and all of that. It's really hard when it's like cold out. This is the point where I'm like, why am I so high maintenance? We're going to my sister's house for 2 nights. And like, I feel like I just have bags everywhere. So I love taking this one because it hooks onto my luggage. And I've overpacked so many clothes that none of my beauty items will fit in there. Mind you, I'm gonna wash my hair in the morning. So it's mainly just like get ready stuff. But I like to carry it in this bag because my other bag's full, but it slides onto it. But then I keep everything in these individual bags because it really does helps to keep you like organized. So tomorrow when I'm getting ready, like as I use things, I put it in the bag. So like when I use foundation, I put it in the bag. When I'm done with the brush, I put it in the bag. Like, so I'll do that in the morning. But then this is my overnight bag and I just leave this packed for vacation. So it's got all my sample stuff in it, but it's got like my good shampoo and conditioner, face wash, all of that stuff. I gotta make sure there's still a toothbrush in there. I think last time I threw it away. And then I need stuff for like my curling iron or straightener. So that has to go in there. Then I'm trying to decide on makeup. Like, can I fit all my makeup in here? Do I take this one? And it just gets overwhelming. Why? You guys are seeing a different side of me tonight. This is what happens when we pack. And I think Chase is just as bad. I will say you're an underpacker though.
Yeah.
So like I stress here, but when we get there, I have everything we need. Versus he packs very, very basics. And then he gets there and he's like, I don't have enough. And I'm like, I told you to pack more. Oh, George is like, why are you going? Why don't I fit? Chase's parents are coming to stay with the boys, so they have grandparents coming, so they are in for a treat.
They're good to go.
They are good to go. They will have a better time with them than us. Are you ready?
Get my shorts. I'm not ready, but we'll be there.
We are getting there, kind of. FYI, those towels aren't coming with us. They were just in my bag that I had up here just to keep its shape. But I like to take my own washcloths and I like to have cheap ones so I can throw them away when I'm done if I can't get them back home for whatever reason, if they don't have time to dry out. But I do not like cleaning my face with hotel washcloths, and we're actually staying at a hotel. Like my whole family's gonna be there. And I don't expect my sister to host all of us. Plus, it's nice to get away from the family sometimes. So we can go back and spend the night at the hotel. So I'm going to take these. Or I could just wash my face at her house. That's always an option too. But you can tell George is figuring out what's going on because of the luggage. He's staying close. We're gonna leave and go pick Savannah up, and on the way home or on the way there, probably the way home, I will take you by our old house so you can see the Christmas lights. But I am gonna go ahead and end this here, so if you want to see that, keep watching. But don't forget to use my ThreadUp code. I'm gonna have the link down below in my description box, and if you use the code VACUUM, you're gonna get 40% off your first order. So keep that in mind, and while you're ordering, get everything you need. And don't forget, I have all my favorites listed as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.